It's always just a heartwarming experience to come and to see the ministry of this place that brings hope to the children. It truly is a house of hope. And so the week that we're here, we're available to do projects as needed, but we're also here just to love kids and to remind them just how important that they are. And the kids seem to starve for affection. And so they love to be played with and held, and so that's what we do. And then we also have a chance to share Vacation Bible School and other kinds of activities with them, and the kids love that too.
My name is Hosack. My wife and I are currently the directors here at the House of Hope. We have been here in this director role since about mid-September.
So our daily routine is to get up fairly early in the morning and wake up all the kids and make sure that breakfast is being made and getting the daily chores done. Getting the kids ready for school. Some of them leave for school as early as 6 o'clock in the morning, so the daily routine usually starts at 4:45. The rest of our kids, our younger kids, leave for school at 8 o'clock. So that gives us time to make sure that everyone has gotten their chores done, that they have had breakfast, and that they're clean and clothed and ready to go.
I've known Stephen and Lauren Hosack now for 10 years. I got to know Lauren 8 years ago when she and I were on the same trip from church that came to the House of Hope. And I could see something unique in her, a unique passion for and compassion for the children here, and a deep desire and a calling to somehow in the future be an integral part of the House of Hope. And even in the years following it, as she was going to college and finishing up college, she worked for Tom Bryan.
I started coming to Honduras in '91 and to do dental treatment, and we saw children that needed medical treatment. God gave me a vision for a home for children, and we built the House of Hope in 2005. Then we built the School of Hope that had about 50 kids in it. And then we built a volunteer house, which sleeps 28 people.
One thing I wrote a blog about a few months ago is I felt that God placed me here to love the children, to love the people, to give them encouragement. And what I've realized is I'm not just here to give the love and to give the encouragement, but to receive that. I'm somebody for the children to love. I'm somebody for the children to encourage. And so I think the biggest thing that they've taught me is unconditional love.
I believe that people at First United Methodist Church of Allen can help the House of Hope by continuing to pray for this ministry, to pray for Tom Bryan, and to pray for Lauren and Stephen Hosack in this ministry.
Financial support is always needed. We're starting a sponsorship program with the kids, and so people back home can sponsor a kid, and there'll be a correspondence that you can do with that. You can write letters, and the kids will write letters back to you.
When we got the twins, the set of twins that we have currently, they came to us at 3 days old, and they weighed 3 pounds each. It was very difficult. Getting them to gain weight and seeing them, just getting them to thrive. They were so young and so little. And this is a difficult environment. I mean, there's germs and bacteria everywhere, and they got sick many times. We were doing our best, but it was very difficult. And I remember specific times with both of them when I thought, this baby isn't going to make it. But they did. And it's incredible to me that something so small can survive here, and I don't know how. The only way that I can think is pure God. You know, I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and asked my family to pray and asked my friends to pray, and that's the only way that I think that some of these babies survived, because I can't imagine how.
Sombrero americano del 86, mi hermano que ve en su